Hello, everyone, and welcome again to Soul Channel, a place for seekers to gather, to raise consciousness, create clarity, normalize spirituality, and through all of that, change the world. And today we have our next episode of Mystic Messages. And I want to begin by sharing with you that the last 6 to 8 weeks, the energy has been incredibly intense for the individuals that I coach, for the circles that I run, for the classes that I teach. Everyone has talked about how incredibly intense. So one of the things that we're going to do today is get an update on the energy situation, what has occurred, where we are today, and what is coming. And you all know that that could not happen without our amazing moderator, one of my favorite people, Heidi. Welcome.
Thank you, Teresa, and welcome everyone. We're so glad that you are with us.
Me too. So we'll take a pause. I'll drop into channel and then we'll begin. It is with great delight that we are here today with you. We come to speak of the great awakening that is currently occurring on planet Earth. It is I, Eli, of the star seeds of the star people, who will be bringing the initial message to you today. For we have been working diligently to bring to the earth resonance energies, codes, and transmissions to catalyze this great awakening. For those who have begun the awakening process, for those who are well on the path and deeply awakened, all will continue to evolve in a way that allows the earth and all of the inhabitants to expand into this new energy. This is a plan that has been in the making for hundreds of years. It is a plan that we are exceedingly pleased with how it is unfolding. You, all of you, the humans on the planet, have embraced what is available through the energetic shifts that have occurred since January. The vibration of the planet as a whole has risen 13.75% higher than it has been at any point of history. That is an unprecedented shift. And we are here to support you in any way you require assistance. We understand the physical being is experiencing tremendous levels of discomfort. And we offer some tools to help you navigate this time. Because of the rapid shift in vibration, we are in what we will say is some of the more uncomfortable times. Self-care is paramount. And know what self-care means to you, for it is different for every human. Rest, nutrition, taking care of the physical body, and taking care of the energy systems that support your physical body. This includes meditation. This includes asking for support from your guides. This includes allowing your system to flush energy through, and do not hold it for when you move into a deep contraction and hold on to that energy because it is so uncomfortable, the discomfort grows. Breathe and relax your energy system so it can flow through you. It will inform and imprint, but ensure that you stay in flow. Remember the basics you have been taught in your spiritual journey. The basics include cutting cords. Archangel Michael stands ready, his sword of truth, flaming to cut the cords that do not serve you. And unless you have small children, you have no need of cords. Reinforcing your energy bubble, ensuring that it is impermeable. Many humans walk around with holes or thin spaces on their energy bubbles. Repair and take care. Come into community. Be with like-minded, like-hearted people. Ask for what you need from these people and receive it. When you are in community, especially if it is led by a very powerful heart-centered being, you are infused with the love of that community, and it helps to move any uncomfortable systems out of your energy. It helps to refresh your energy. Self-care and community. Nurturing self. What do you need? And finally, the tool of intentionality. Sculpt your inner landscape with intention. Do not be the balloon on the string and bounce around without purpose. Sculpt the inner landscape with intentionality. let us pause and check in with our Heidi to determine next directions.
Thank you, Teresa, and thank you, Eli. I think all of us are feeling some of the pressures with the energy and the intentions of it really being so intense. So I think that whole comment and direction towards self-care and surrounding ourselves in like-minded community is so valuable right now. As we move through the conversation and we hear a lot about the collective and those of us working on our own personal journeys through this energy work, can we get some guidance around setting healthy boundaries while still engaging within the community to help raise the level of the energy and the awareness and intentionality within the universe while still maintaining our individuality?
This is an excellent inquiry because it is truly the evolution of the human who has stepped into their power or is stepping into their power. For you to shine your brilliance and have influence on others in your world is the essential experience of the awakened human. Setting boundaries. First, one must define what is the boundary that serves you. What boundary do you need to have to stay in your power? It differs by every single human on the planet. And as we taught Teresa back in your year of 2021, many of your values determine your boundaries. Your values determine your boundaries. If you have a value of kindness and you have a mean person in your life, by interacting with that person and allowing that meanness to come into your awareness, you are blurring your boundary. If you have a boundary of collaboration and you have an individual who steps into competition, a negotiation to meet in collaboration is optimal. So, what are your boundaries? And as we said, the easy way to find these is to understand your values. Once you have identified your boundaries, then you listen to your intuition. Whether it comes in the form of an empathetic charge or a feeling that isn't quite right, that signals a boundary has been breached, or it comes from one of the other intuitive gifts, seeing, hearing, knowing, tasting, smelling, feeling, as we have demonstrated the feeling. If the boundary has been breached, one must respond. Often, when a boundary is breached, there comes a reaction to the discomfort or the intuitive hit that the boundary has been breached. We react, and yet the conscious opportunity is to respond. This may require one step away. Come back into center. into balance. And once calm is attained, then respond to the situation. When our boundaries are breached, it is our opportunity of learning. This is a point of tenderness and what is the word used today? A trigger. A trigger. Learn from it. It is a trigger for a reason. Step away. Learn and grow and respond. And do not believe that since you have identified your values, that they will not change. They will. Your values will grow with you. And as you navigate the triggers that identify the boundary breach and grow your wisdom, it becomes less and less a trigger or boundary breach. There are also the energetic boundary breaches. And this is where the daily practice comes in to serve you. Clear your energy. Release it. Some are more prone to attract astral projections, others not so much. If you do attract astral beings, release them. And you will know they are there because you feel a discomfort or your world is not reflecting in the way that it has in the past. And again, we recommend that you move into communities and say, I feel a little off today. Can you help me? Can you see anything? Do you have a sense of what I may not? Community is going to become a great superpower in the coming years and decades. It will contribute greatly to the Great Awakening. Because when you gather with like-minded, the exponential energy signature that reverberates out from the group is felt everywhere. Everywhere. The earth is in polarity. And when you gather and reverberate love into the environment, it begins a slow dissolution of hate. It is not for you to fix all the woes of the world. It is for you to simply shine in your brilliance. Shine in your brilliance. And we are going down another track from boundaries. So we will stop and ask if we have evoked another question.
Yes, thank you, Teresa and Eli. You know, we talk a lot about the universal energy expanding and contracting. And again, those of us that are growing and building in the energy space. Teresa, can you help us with Eli's guidance and give us some insight on during that contraction period? Sometimes it feels uncomfortable and we get stuck there. Can we get some guidance around how do we not wallow in that contraction, but use it more as education and a springboard to get to that expansion phase so that we don't get stuck?
An excellent inquiry, because in truth, the contraction is as joyous as the expansion. It is simply the human programming that has told you that contraction is not appealing or as desirable. The expansion and contraction of the human experience is continuous. One cannot exist without the other. And in fact, one feeds the other. When one is in contraction, you have gone within. You have afforded yourself the opportunity to tend the inner landscape. This is the seed of creation. This is the most exciting part of growth and human evolution. When one is in contraction, the possibilities are endless when one embraces this step and allows oneself to it feels like a waterfall cascading down the human experience. When one tunes into this great flow within, it bursts a new way of being. And then you expand and you express this new way of being into the world. And this new way of being vibrates all through your communities. And as it bounces back to you, you learn more. And then you go into contraction and you say, oh, look what I have learned. Look at the seed of creation that has been planted with this contraction and this reflection from my expansion. And then you grow and awaken. And then you expand and you vibrate and you share your light from this new place. And this light bounces back and informs you of what else wants to be known for your evolution. Do you feel the back and forth of expand, contract, and does not elicit great joy? It is proof that you are human. It is proof that you are awakening. It is proof that you are growing. And for those that are listening to this message, feel the transmission that comes in our words. Allow yourself to feel this divine infinity loop of expand, contract, and know it for the miraculous awakening that it affords you. Open, allow, receive this transmission. You are here to shine your brilliance, and your brilliance wants to grow. Open, allow, and receive this transmission, this divine transmission. Thank you.
Thank you, Teresa and Eli. You know, we've talked a lot about today the whole setting of community and participating in the energy within that community to help level up the energy within the universe. And we know that there's different levels of us doing this energy work, meaning some of us are neophytes. We're just young souls venturing into this new magical essence of working with our energy and the energy tied into the group. And then there's those that are more experienced. Can you help us as we sit in the shoes of those who are just venturing into doing energy work so that we can feel comfortable joining the communities and less intimidated or uncomfortable sitting in a group along with those who have been doing this work for decades and feeling a bit unsure of ourselves?
We would love to share wisdom. First and foremost, we must state, and we ask that you hear this, hear the truth of this, because Earth is steeped in duality. The beginner is equal to the advanced student. The beginner is equal to the advanced student. Both energies are necessary for the planet. They have purpose. You have purpose wherever you are. If all were advanced humans, the Earth would be vastly different. And in fact, in its current state, it is not sustainable. And in this case, it maintains a balance and flow. So, for those who are stepping onto their spiritual path, or in the beginning, or they perceive they are at the beginning, there are several tools that we will offer. First and foremost, curate your world. Only bring to you the things that support where you want to go. Do not avail yourself of what we consider lower density transmissions, whether it is from your media, your social media, your companies, friends, family. Be conscious of what you curate into your world. Does it support your great awakening, your evolution, or does it detract? And if it detracts and it is inevitable that you interface, learn to create shields and boundaries. When you leave, learn to cleanse. And here's a secret we want all to know. A shield is created with intent. Say after me. I would like to construct a shield against this energy. Ta-da! You have done it. And if you ask your guides to hold that shield steady, they will do so. Similar to boundaries. If you ask when you get home or into a personal space, please clean and clear and cleanse me of all energies that do not serve me. And you envision a waterfall of energy flowing through you, around you, in you. We have spoken before of the vertical tube of energy that flows top to bottom, bottom to top. Utilize that. Cleanse the energy within your bubble. And simply speak the words out loud, for it's more powerful that way. Ask your guides to help and breathe deeply for 1 to 5 minutes and allow the clearing to take place. This is self-care. This is equally important as it is to exercise the physical body. When you exercise the physical body, you move the systems in a way that allows them to shed that which no longer serves them. This is the same. You are shedding things that no longer serve you. And it does not need to be a prolonged period of time. 5 minutes is optimal. And you will notice that you will feel lighter and brighter. And we would also offer that you construct an inquiry for yourself. I wish to learn more about XYZ. And hold that inquiry in your awareness and allow us to bring to you the information for you to learn about XYZ. And this will include communities that A, support what you want to learn, and B, contribute to the energy you want to cultivate. Communities exist in virtual, through online meetings, in social media, and we ask that one be cautious and ensure that it feels right for you. But there are many creators on social media that want to share their brilliance and help you grow. And there are in-person meetings that are waiting to grow and expand and welcome you in. Again, if this is what you wish, set the intention. I wish to find an in-person meeting, and then open your energy and we will bring it to you. Your opportunity is simply to take the step. Take the step into the next opportunity. And know that there may be a sunset clause for your attendance in that community. You will grow and evolve, and that community may be for a period of time. Rarely is anything for a whole lifetime. Rarely less than 0.0001% does something come into your life for life. Most things are episodic. They come in to inform, you grow, and then you find the next thing. Does this sufficiently answer the question?
Yes, it does. Thank you. Very informative and I think very helpful, especially walking away with some tools to help guide us during this work that we're doing, individually and collectively. Very, very valuable. Thank you. I think to wind down our session, the one last question would be, can we get some words of guidance for the next few weeks with all the energy shifting that's going on?
Yes. The energy will continue through. Okay. The intensity of the energy for those who are sensitive and can feel it is here for the great awakening. It will not diminish in the foreseeable future. As we look at the optimal timelines for Earth through 2025, there will be very short periods of a day or two where we are not in growth mode. But for the most part, the energies will continue to grow and expand and afford opportunities for the individual to awaken. It does follow seasonality in that there will be more of a lull in the winters, but there is no going back. We are on the path. You humans have chosen this. You have come together in great, great numbers and said, yes, we are ready to awaken. We are here to grow and evolve. And with that comes the opening that you have said yes to and the new energies that are filtering into the earth. So, as we spoke of in the beginning, self-care, come together and lean into each other. Stay in love and out of reaction. And when you are in reaction, learn and grow. And above all, know that you can call on us and we will come and support you in the way that best serves you in the moment. It may not look like what you want, but it will be exactly what you need. And we want to remind you that those hopes and dreams that live in your heart, they want you. They're waiting for you. As a matter of fact, they are greater. They are greater than what you have imagined. Allow us to co-create your world with you. And with that, we say, we love you so very, very, very much. and we will sign off.
Wow. As Teresa's catching her breath there as she comes back, you know, you guys, what I love about this session that it has been different than other sessions is we were given tools that we have access to. And I was even taking notes as Teresa was channeling Eli, and I can't wait to come back and watch the recording to fill in some of the gaps from the notes that I took. So, you know, Teresa, thank you for that.
You're so welcome. And I cannot tell you what an honor it is to be able to bring this to everyone. And one of the benefits of being the channel is that I get to feel the love that they have for you. And guys, it's like nothing I've ever experienced. It's so strong, so powerful, so gentle, so nurturing. And if you could see yourselves through their eyes, you'd be in awe of yourself. I want you to receive those two messages that are coming from Teresa, because now more than ever, it's vital that we embrace how beautiful we are. Because, and I love what they said, we are going through a great awakening and it's not going to stop. We've chosen this. We're on the path and it's going to be incredible and amazing. So thank you. Thank you for letting me be the channel for all of this.
No, I just think it was absolutely amazing. So, Teresa, in closing, is there anything else you'd like to add?
There is. Thank you, Heidi. On May 8th and 15th, I will bring back Create Clarity, Harness Your Intuition. It became clear about 2 weeks ago that the guides want me to work with all of you again in a collective, and this is free. There is no cost, to help you identify your intuition and fully step into it and understand how that manifests for you. How does your intuition manifest for you? Because everyone, it's different. Secondly, what does it look like when you connect with your guides? What does it look like for you? Again, this is nuanced, right? This is all about your experience. There's no manual for this. There's simply guideposts to help you discover them, and that's what I'm bringing. And third, and they're saying it's third, but it's as important, if not more so. I will be holding the group in collective energy and bringing in transmissions and energy codes for you to anchor your intuition, for you to anchor your connection with your guides in your awareness. The connection's already there. I'm just bringing it to your awareness in a new way, and to afford you the opportunity to step more deeply into this great awakening. This is a program that I ran for 3 months, the end of last year and into January. But what is coming in May, it's like 100x. It's going to be huge. And this is my personal invitation for you to join us. It's free. It's on Zoom. You don't have to be on camera. You don't have to speak. You don't have to do anything except receive the information. But you are welcome to interact, because honestly, the beauty and the brilliance of the individual, that comes through in the interactions informs everybody else. We teach each other, and that's really important. I'm not the only conduit of the wisdom, and you'll see that when you join us. So I'll put the link to sign up somewhere in the show notes. Please join us.
So fun. Can't wait for that.
Me too. Oh, all
Mm.
right, Heidi. Is there anything else that we need to do? Oh, our disclaimer. We always
Oh,
forget.
gosh.
This is for entertainment purposes. You are at choice to do what you will with this information. Be wise, be kind, be love, and move into the world and shine your brilliance because we need you.
Mm.
Thank you so much, Heidi.
Thank you, Teresa. Blessings, everyone.
All right. Bye bye.